This Eurocamp Espace has been our home for the last week, and I wanted to give you a quick tour before we leave. So we've got patio doors which we've tended to keep fastened open, just on this little clip down here, and a covered dining area. There's been times where I've been a little bit frustrated by the fact that this was covered, because we're kind of under trees and it felt like you were blocking out what little bit of sun we've got. But the fact that it is under trees, actually, I've probably been quite glad of it. Obviously you can see that there are 4 chairs around the table. There are spare chairs in the house because the accommodation is meant to sleep 8, which I think is probably a bit of a push, but for us as a 5, we've just had a spare chair out and it's been fine. So this is the living area. When we first arrived, the accommodation did smell a little bit musty, and I think that's because we are the first, or one of the first people to use it this season, because we are here in May, but we basically managed to combat that with having the windows open as much as possible. We bought some air freshener. So as you can see, there's plenty of space to sit and lie down for quite a few people, and that does actually pull out to sleep another 2 people, not that we've actually tested it. The table folds up quite neatly. It is a little bit wobbly, but it's certainly served us for playing board games and eating inside on the odd occasion where the weather has forced us to do that. Let's move around a little bit so you can see. The only time we've had the heating on has been to try and dry some of the clothes, because we've had a few issues getting things dry because the weather hasn't been amazing. And then there's the kitchen area there. Plenty of glasses and plates for 8 of you. As I say, I think you would certainly feel a bit squashed if in here as an 8. I think it's a maximum of 6 adults and 2 children. But for us as a 5, I think there was probably just enough room. I suppose if the weather was amazing and you were outside all the time, it wouldn't matter. But if you got stuck here in the rain, you'd know about it. So there's plenty of cupboard space. The kitchen is well stocked with all the plates, cups, glasses that you'll need. There's not a lot of space for cooking, but in all honesty, nobody's here to cook a cordon bleu meal, are they? There's a campsite takeaway, and we've tended to barbecue. We have missed having a washing machine and dishwasher, because previously we've had those within our accommodation when we've done camping holidays before, but there are facilities on site, we just haven't used them. I've got a lot of washing to do when we get home. So this is the master bedroom. So we've got a double bed, which has been something of a squeeze for Dave and I. The mattress actually hangs very slightly off the end, but we've managed, we've been comfortable. One of the things that I've absolutely loved has been the blackout blinds. So you've got the first blind is a fly net, so you can sleep with the windows open if you need to. Dave's just packing the car up there. And then there's a blackout blind and then blackout curtains. And then the fact that you are in the countryside as well means you are sleeping in complete darkness. But we've also been managing to lie in because it's so dark in the morning. So I'm going to miss that. And so then into the corner there's a little dressing area. There's no chair, but there is spare fold-up chairs in a cupboard out there if you need them. There's a hairdryer, which I have to admit I've not tested because I brought my Dyson with me. One of the things that we have really loved, can you see there's an English plug socket there? So you've got your European ones and your English ones in most places around the house, so we've been able to charge things up much more easily than we expected. So we've got a set of drawers, mirrors, a little wardrobe, which I must admit we haven't used because it did smell a little bit musty from not being used all summer, and I tend to be a bit rubbish at unpacking for fear of leaving things behind. So then we've got our little bathroom. So you've got your sink and your toilet there, and if I squeeze around into the other end, there's a shower. That is a tiny shower. I can wash my hair in it. I mean, I'm not a slim girl, but I did feel a bit claustrophobic in there. I'm looking forward to getting home to my own bigger shower. However, the shower is plenty powerful enough, and there is always lots of hot water. So just to take you through to the other end, I do like the fact that the kids are sleeping at the other end of the property. So again, they've got a little dressing table. That's actually a spare pack of towels that we haven't got around to using. You can hire beach towels in packs of 2 like this one, and then also bath towels to save you bringing them with you. That's been really handy because the idea of taking a load of damp towels home with me now is not very appealing. This has been where the girls are sleeping, so you've got twin single beds. These are smaller than standard size singles, they're camp beds. You can see that from the fact that the duvets are folded over, but you know, the girls are 6 and 4, they've not struggled with that. And then you've got some storage up there. This room could sleep 2 adults, but I don't know how comfortable you'd be. The last bedroom won't sleep adults. You've got bunk beds in here and absolutely no storage. Tell a lie, there is there's some shelves there. You see those? But there's no wardrobe, there's no drawers. There is a mirror. Hello. Ben was really excited at this bed. I wouldn't have wanted to get onto it. It felt really narrow and a little bit hospital-like, but he loved it because, you know, kids are crazy. So he's been quite happy in here on his own this week. And then last but not least is the main bathroom. Guess who used the toilet last? Honestly, boys. The shower, oops, there's a towel hanging over there. The shower's much bigger in the main bathroom. It's a much more comfortable size. And again, we've not had any problems with hot water or anything like that. So you've got much more space in this bathroom. So when we first arrived, I was a little bit unsure about our accommodation. It smelt a bit musty because it's the start of the season and everything just felt a little bit small and a bit squashed. I don't necessarily think that the Espace is laid out as well as some other static caravans that we've stayed in the past. However, it is certainly big enough for us as a family of 5. I think we could have added another child in. I think as a group of 6 adults, you would feel quite squashed, but it would be doable. So, you know, it kind of depends what your priorities are, really, doesn't it? We've had enough room. Everybody slept really well. We've been cosy when it's rained. We've had a really fantastic time at Eurocamp.